Greetings, my name is Louise Dente, and I welcome you to yet another edition of Cultural Caravan. On this edition, we're on location at the historic Lewis H. Latimer home. Lewis H. Latimer was an American inventor and electrical pioneer whose inventions illuminated the world. We'll learn more about his great contributions as well as meet his granddaughter, Dr. Winifred Latimer Norman. Are you ready to go? Well, I am. Let's go.
Welcome to the Lewis H. Latimer House Museum. I'm Vivian Warfield, the Executive Director. Please come in. Come on in. Hello. This is the front parlor of Lewis H. Latimer's house. As is the case with many Victorian structures, there was a front parlor, a back parlor, a dining room. He added a lab onto the house. There's an attic, a basement, and the second floor where the master bedroom and a second bedroom were, as well as the water closet. The Lewis Latimer house houses the legacy of Lewis. And as such, anyone that comes here will initially see the story of Lewis Latimer, starting with this exhibition that was made possible with a generous grant from the General Electric Company. This is Lewis at 34 years of age. And this is how we talk about how he changed the world, working with Alexander Graham Bell, working with Hiram Maxim, and working with Thomas Alva Edison. We also have some of his drawings. He was a prolific mechanical engineer. His drawings were impeccable before computer-assisted graphics. This is his incandescent electric lamp. This is the elevator suspension system. These are his inventions. He had patents for these inventions. Here we have the underground trolley that Lewis was thinking about way back when, and the locking hat and coat rack, which is a total hoot, where somebody couldn't walk off with your garments. And then this is my favorite. It's the apparatus for cooling and disinfecting that was put in a window back then. And we're talking about 1886 he invented this. This takes us to abolitionism and the fugitive slave debate, because Lewis Latimer's father, George Latimer, was a product of a plantation owner who was Caucasian and an African woman who was held captive on the plantation. This is George Latimer, Lewis's father. And there's an interesting story about how he escaped with his wife and got to the north, to Massachusetts. This tells you all about the Great Massachusetts Petition. It tells you about the Fugitive Slave Act. It tells you about the Dred Scott decision. Here is a copy of Frederick Douglass's North Star paper. It was called the Latimer Journal. That's about Lewis's father. So that's where you'll learn something about Lewis's background and how he came into a family that was the personification of African American history. Lewis, as a young man, had to finish his formal education at 10 years of age due to the family deconstructing. The fact that he went into the Navy and fought on the Civil War with the Union Navy. He talks about when he met this beautiful Mary Wilson, his wife, who lived in Chelsea, Massachusetts, and how they had 2 children.